Get some light. Oh, mic check. Mic check. Hello. 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 How you doing? Thomas Michael Johannes. Going to try something a little different today. So I've been telling you stories about my day and about my week, about going to church, and I wanted to tell you more about me. So I know some of my friends and some of my friends of friends and some of my coworkers have been doing a lot of interviews and going through jobs and having that time of year, a lot of people going to school, going back to college and changing jobs. So I want to do a mock interview with you for being your president so you know who I am. So I got my resume and let's do this. Let's do this a little different. I'm going to start with education. So I always say I spent 10 years at a 2-year college. So I got my Associates of Arts AO Oregon transfer degree from Lane Community College and started in 1996 and graduated in 2006. So I also went to Willamette High School in Eugene, Oregon, got my high school diploma. I also spent a year at Churchill High School in Eugene, Oregon. I'm an Eagle Scout of the Boy Scouts of America. I'm also a Brotherhood of the Order of the Arrow, if you know what that is. I got a gold certificate from the National Career Readiness Certificate level, if you know what that is. I'm proud to be an Eagle Scout, so yeah. And my first job was, well, probably bucking hay on the family farm and babysitting some family and friends. So my first real job, well, those were real jobs, but my first real job, West 11th Movie Land Act 3 Theater in Eugene, Oregon, which I believe is now a Home Depot where I work now. So I was a cashier. I did a lot of stuff in the theater. You got free movies. I love that job. I don't remember why I left. I'm sure I would go back to that job. So I've actually applied to go back to movies. It's hard to get back into movies jobs. I also worked at Albertsons around the same time. I think that store actually closed and moved down the street. It is, I forgot what store it is now, but I was a courtesy clerk. I counted cans. I stocked the store. I bagged groceries. I stopped bad guys from stealing alcohol. I did a lot of stuff. I don't remember why I left that job. That was kind of fun. I think I went back to college. I was started college in 1996. That's all around this time, and I was trying to get back into school full time at Lane Community College. So I also started to be a security. I wanted to be a security guard at American Protective Services. I respect all security guards. That's tough work to stay awake at graveyard shifts. I was a security guard at Hyundai in West Eugene. That was a tough shift, trying to stay awake, trying to drink coffee. I couldn't do it. So they put me inside. I didn't last long. I was just walking around in circles. So then I went and worked for the trust company in Eugene by the airport in Eugene. It's a production job, building trusses. I didn't last long doing that. That was pretty repetitious. Then I went to Image Builders Construction in Springfield, Oregon, worked for my best friend's uncle. I was thinking about being a Marine. My best friend was a Marine. My uncle's a Marine. Just kind of goes along. My cousin was thinking about being a Marine, is a Marine. So I did construction for a while. And about the same time, Thurston in Springfield High School had a shooting. That's when I decided to go into the Marine Corps. So I didn't last long in boot camp. I had a lot of issues. I being bipolar, manic depressive, and also I had epilepsy. My drill instructor and my recruiter told me not to tell, but I decided to tell. So after the U.S. Marine Corps, I got a medical discharge. Then I went to Monaco Coach Corporation. I'm building luxury coaches out of Junction City, Oregon. That didn't last long. That was a production job. So No, that's out of Coburg. Did I say Junction City? No, that's out of Coburg. Monaco was when I had my first breakdown, and I was committed to the hospital, and that's when I started getting Social Security. So I became a UPS loader. I respect all the UPS loaders. That's some tough work. That's very repetitious. I didn't last long doing that. Then I went to work for Furrows Building Materials, Furrows, until they closed. They're like Lowe's and Home Depot hardware store. I did a lot of work there. Stocking. Yeah. Then I tried Country Coach out of Junction City, which is also working production, building motor coaches, luxury motor coaches for, um, superstars, politicians, all the people on the road with the big motor coaches, if you can afford them. And I didn't last long. That was probably my best day of my life, the day I decided to leave Country Coach and went home and never went back for lunch. So then I went to Junction City and became a land surveyor for Skinner and Associates. That was a fun job. I missed that job. You took a gun and you surveyed the land and you did a lot of work on the land before the land was developed, all through Lane County. Until the day I dropped the gun on a rainy day. I didn't tie down the legs, and I dropped the gun, and then I didn't have any work. That sucked. And then they decided to go to other states and work. And I didn't feel like traveling to other states. I think they were going to Kansas. So that job ended. And then I decided to be a park ranger for the Park and Recreation Department at a trail, Oregon, in Medford, down by Medford. That was a seasonal job. I didn't last long. It was kind of lonely down there, staying in my own cabin, just cleaning and up the park. But it was seasonal, and I was trying to get used to my medications. I was also trying to get on with the state troopers. That was some tough. I made past the test, but I didn't pass the physical. I was kind of, yeah. Then I decided to become a Springfield school district football coach out of one of the middle schools. That was a fun job. That was seasonal work. So yeah, that was fun. I missed that job. I wish I could go back and do that job. That was some good times. But I was starting to move around and do other stuff with my life. Then I had Hickory Farms out of Springfield, out of Gateway Mall, seasonal work as a sales cashier. I did a lot of sales cashier. So that was seasonal. And then I got on with the Doubletree Hotel Carry-On in Springfield, which I believe is a Best Buy over off of Gateway Mall. That was some fun time at the Doubletree Hotel. Banquet server serving the Chippendale dancers and the Ducks football team before the games. So then I worked at Sears in Springfield at the Gateway Mall, which is closed now. A lot of my companies have closed or moved on, all these retail companies. I was a sales cashier. I sold shoes. I was pretty good at that. And I did a lot of credit cards for shoes. I was pretty good at that. Then I worked for Kids Sports in Eugene. I was a gym supervisor. I helped supervise gyms and keep them safe, and I got them ready for volleyball and basketball. And I also was an umpire for softball and baseball for Kids Sports. I enjoyed that back in 2006. That's also when I was about to graduate, or I did graduate from Lane Community College throughout these years. And I also after that, I went to work for Willamette Lane Parks and Recreation as a grant instructor with the No Kids Left Behind program at Guy Lee Elementary and other schools. That was fun. I miss those days playing with the kids and having programs for them and helping them succeed after school. Then I worked for Target before we were moving. I was moving away from Springfield. Target Corporation, Target retail chain. I was a cashier. I worked electronics. I also stocked. Fast-paced job. If you like fast-paced, go work for Target. That was really fast. You get your G and your R, green and R. So yeah, Target was very fast-paced. I respect everybody that works at Target. So then we move on. We make the move from Springfield to McMinnville. I just got married. So, well, I married in 2006, but we decided to move to McMinnville, Oregon. I worked for the city of McMinnville. I was a site director at a school for after-school program. Helped kids stay busy, kept them busy until I had my own kids. So that was seasonal, and I had my own kids in 2009. And then I decided to go work for Lowe's at night. My stay-home dad at Lowe's. And Lowe's, I did everything. I was hardware. I did shipping and receiving. I did a lot of customer service and janitorial work until I had some issues with some coworkers, and I noticed that the management was doing a lot of turnover, getting rid of management I really liked because they didn't have a law about family managers and wife spouses working there. So yeah, I moved on from Lowe's a few years, and I moved on with Spirit Mountain Gaming Casino in Grand Ronde, Oregon. I was a cleaning attendant. That lasted a little bit, not too long. The drive was a bear. If you don't live in Grand Ronde, you have to drive, and that drive is a bear. So there's a lot of smoking and a lot of late hours, so I didn't last too long doing that. I respect them out there. If you deal with that, you get paid pretty good out there. But you don't want to spend your paycheck out there. You got to be careful. They'll let you. But so, yeah. And I went to Walgreens in McMinnville. That was a okay job. I was a cashier. I ran the photo machine. I stocked. I did security checks. I closed at night. It was tough. It was a tough job. It just was kind of boring. I got bored really fast, so I didn't last too long there. And then I decided to become a home care worker because I was taking care of my own children. So I decided to become a home care worker at night, take care of people, take care of adults, children, all disabilities. So I did that for a long time. And also, I worked in Newburgh, Oregon, Shalom Youth and Family Services. I worked with kids, at-risk kids. So yeah, I respect anybody that works with at-risk kids. That takes a big challenge. I also worked for Morris Janitorial Services in McMinnville. I was a janitor for a while. I respect all janitors, especially when you work in a bank that is very boring and they're real picky and there's not much to do, and you're surprised how picky they are. So yeah, I also did a lot with Comfort Care. Then I moved again. I decided to go to Home Depot in Salem, and now I'm a cashier, and I push a lot of carts, and I do a lot of customer service, and I only work there part-time because I'm also working in the school district, and I love it. Getting used to all the kids again and helping the kids out. Yeah, I love what I'm doing. I just want to give you another option to be your president of the United States. I want to be like Reagan. I want to be your third option. So yeah, I'm a stay-home dad. I have a lot of time on my hand, as you can tell. I got a lot of time on my hand. So I want to be your third option. Number 3, I'm a stay-home dad. What else can I tell you about myself? I've done a lot of stuff besides that. I always end my speeches saying, do something great today. Be the one. Make a phone call. Not a text, not a tweet. Make a phone call. Pick the phone up and call somebody. Pick up trash, pick up a can, pick up a cigarette butt, pick up a straw, recycle, plant some trees, plant 1, 2, 3, plant 10 trees. Be the one and do something great. Every second counts. Make 1 second a minute, make 1 minute an hour, make 1 hour a day, make 1 day a week, make 1 week a month, make 1 month a year. Life is short. Live it to the fullest. All right. That's me in a nutshell. So if you like what you hear, pay it forward. Thomas Michael Johannes, your lame duck presidential candidate for 2020, 2024. If you like what you hear, pay it forward, please. I'm just trying something different here on YouTube. The lame duck president, Thomas Michael Johannes. I have videos on Facebook, Thomas Michael Johannes, my resume, my book, Crazy Insane Acorn, the CIA, my political party, the Atomic Temptation Vibration, the ATV, the Flip Flop Political Party. So take a look at me and see what you think. Give me a chance. Throw me out the window, throw me out the door, throw me to your neighbor, throw me to your fake friends, throw me to Donald Trump's pants. I don't care. All right, have a great day. Peace out. Peace out. Have a great day. Mic drop. Mic drop. Peace.